How's it going, everybody? It's Crazy Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. Well, today's kind of like a pickup video. It's been a couple of days in the making here because I've been getting a couple of things here and there. Get out of work, go to Walmart and doing stuff like that, picking up a few things and got stuff in eBay. Just before I started recording my video for my regular pickup, which is right here, and I got something right here. I had my Amazon package come, so we're just gonna show that too real quick and stuff like that. So I did get some Amazon packages in the mail today, replacing my TV with a monitor, stuff like that for my computer. I do all my ripping and stuff like that, so finally upgrading that. But let's go on with the pickup video. So hope you're enjoying my videos that I've been putting out lately. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I try to do videos quite a bit. I try to say every day, but lately I've been kind of doing like every other day, staggering them along and stuff like that. But hey, so what did I pick up? If you looked at my thumbnail closely, I got this right here. I thought I had these two movies, but I didn't, so I picked it up. And it's Christopher Walken's The Prophecy and Prophecy 2 Blu-ray, and I got this for cheap. I think like $7-8 or something like that. It wasn't very much, but I'm glad to have that one now. So, I wanted to watch The Prophecy because I was ripping the Prophecy movies, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna watch the first Prophecy. And it's like I'm looking around my movies, like, wait, I don't have it. Looked at my database, like, nope. So I ordered it. So now I got all the Prophecy movies. So pretty sweet. Another movie I picked up since I was at Walmart. I picked up Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, since I had the previous one. Never did get to watch this in theaters, so I'm glad to have this one. So I'm gonna watch this. I might watch this one tonight later on. Still gotta watch the previous one again to refresh my memory and stuff like that, but pretty cool. Glad to have that one. And this one I got because me and my daughter watched this in theaters. She was so glad when I put the Fandango version of this movie, the digital version, online. She watched it right away and stuff like that, so she's glad this is on there. Weapons, pretty sweet little underrated horror type movie. Really awesome movie. I call it underrated because not a lot of people talk about it, and I thought it was a pretty sweet movie, but pretty cool. Yeah, nice and complete. And this movie, I just happened to watch someone talk about this movie and stuff like that. Kind of reminded me. I was like, I wonder if I had this one. I didn't. I was like, I should add this to my collection. It's just a mind screw up, messing with their mind type movie and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Tim Robbins in this movie. It's called Jacob's Ladder. Really awesome movie. I'm glad to have this one. This one had a digital code too. I figured the digital code would have been like expired, but for some reason it worked. It almost didn't work. And I had to go through a different little deal there. Nah, for some reason it worked. So told my daughter, definitely check it out. You might like it. Now for the games that I picked up. I got the right disc now for this one, The Sims 3. So I had the greatest hits version of The Sims 3, but it didn't have the greatest hits disc in there. And I happened to find one on eBay for like $1, $1.50 or something like that. And so I just got that yesterday or Saturday I got it. And I just haven't had a chance to talk about it, but now I got The Sims 3 complete with the greatest hits disc and everything. So now I got an extra Sims 3, which I'm going to give to my buddy Mark and all that, because he's got a PS3 and he loves The Sims. So I figure I'm going to bring him that extra disc for him. And I got the greatest hits there. So cool. Got a couple of Xbox Series X games here I got from eBay when I was talking about buying Xbox games for cheap. I ordered a couple on eBay. These were roughly about $6-7 a piece. So I bought them both, different sellers too, but the prices were pretty much the same. But I got Scarlet Nexus for Xbox Series X, Xbox One. Check that out. So I got a couple more games to add to my Xbox collection. Pretty cool. Yeah, the seller. I bought from this person before too, so I recognize the stickers. I got more of these stickers. It's called Dandy Deals. But pretty awesome. I'm kind of wondering if this guy watches my channel or something. Not to message him and tell him, like, hey, watch my channels. I'm talking about your game right there. But yeah, I just kept the advertisements in there. And the other one I got, which is pretty cool, I can't wait to play this one. And it's Monster Energy Supercross 4, the official video game. Pretty cool. These little Supercross games are just fun games to play, but that's pretty awesome. Now this is pretty cool. Now we're going to go with the boxes and stuff like that. I didn't even open these boxes up or nothing like that. So yeah, got to make sure that my labels are not being seen and stuff like that. So yeah, but I got this from Walmart, and this is $59. If you like Game Boy or whatever, just go pick this up because you can find it. I picked up the last the last one at my at my Walmart. I'm saying GameStop, but Walmart and stuff like that. But the other Walmart I went to over by my work had about 5 or 6 of them. But it's the Lego Game Boy set. That's pretty cool. I might do a live stream of building this. I'm not sure yet. You know, let me know in the comments below. But if I do, it'll probably be tonight when I put my monitor up and stuff like that. I can't wait to show you that. But that's pretty sweet. I'm glad to get that one. I told my buddy Mark about it because he loves Legos, and he said he's seen it. I said, go pick it up. It's only 59 bucks. It's awesome, man. It's pretty cool. Awesome. All right, before we get to the monitor, I had to get myself a cable for my monitor and stuff like that. So I probably got a couple of these cables already. I just don't feel like digging around to go find it, so I just found one for a few dollars. It's a, yeah, you see it. Display port cable, not an HDMI cable, but a display port. It's a monitor I got, needs it for certain speeds and stuff like that. This says 8K on it, but pretty cool. I gotta open it up either way because I gotta, oh yeah, that would help take that up. But yeah, I gotta take it all apart either way because I gotta put my monitor together and stuff like that. So pretty cool. So I got that. I gotta set that over there because I gotta, right after I'm done doing that video, I got to hook that up. I should have a game and a speaker in this box here, so let's open this up and check it out, make sure it's all correct. Yeah, like unboxing things. Here's a game that I got. I've talked about on my channel already. I got the Elf on the Shelf Christmas Heroes. I had to get it because it's you know, Christmas is coming up and it's Elf on the Shelf, and my elf is right here. He gets picked on a lot, but yeah, pretty sweet. So I'm glad to have that one. Add that to my little game pile there. I gotta scan that in before I do that. So. And here's the speaker I got. I told my daughter this speaker's pretty good. I'm going to get her the same one. It's like a $15, $16 speaker, but got good reviews. It goes underneath the monitor and stuff like that. So let's take it out and check it out. Like I said, it's got to be hooked up either way, so it's got to come out of there. I'll just put that in the box. Alright. Cool. Whatever stuff is there. Oh, just an adapter. Oh, okay, it does got a cable hooked up to it. All right. I'm not keeping the box. I'm throwing that out too. So I'll find a use for the speaker either way. So, all right. But it was not a very expensive speaker, but I just needed something right there. So when I'm ripping movies, I'll be able to hear it and stuff like that. So this should just do just fine. It's got couple of plugs so I can plug it in my computer, plug it into the monitor. So pretty cool. So I'll set that right there, right next to that cable there. Now for the monitor I got. It's a golf folk. I went through reviews and stuff like that. I didn't want to get something too expensive. I just need something this says 120 hertz, so I wasn't worried about refresh rates and stuff like that. 120 hertz is great. So if I want to hook up my PS5 to it, it'll be good. So I got to get this out, so let's take it out. And then we'll just close the video out, and maybe I'll get a video of everything hooked up and stuff like that. I'll get a before shot and after shot. So other than that, we'll just take this monitor out. Nice. Okay. Like this. That was a real nice sound, wasn't it? I gotta rip that box apart after I'm done recording the video. Got instructions. It looks like I got a cable. I wonder if this is a display port cable. I'll laugh if it was. No, just a regular HDMI cable. So, yeah. Looks like the power adapter. Pretty cool. Alright, throw that over there. Throwing stuff around. Looks like something for the base. Got the legs. Nice. Don't know what that is yet, but I have a feeling this goes up to this right here. And I got to put a screw down the bottom of that, so cool. Alright, toss this out. Flip it up like this. Here we go. Get this out of the packaging. Carefully lay it down. There it is. Gonna be my new monitor. Alright, so I'm gonna set this right here. I'm gonna stop this video right now and I'll get a shot of before and after and stuff like that. So see you in a bit. Alright, this is my before shot. It's a little dusty. I'm going to clean it all up and stuff like that, but there it is right there. The next shot's going to be with the monitor hooked up. There it is. It's all installed. Got the speaker installed and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Whew, that was a lot of work. Okay, I don't know if the volume control works. I have to try that out when I'm done off camera and stuff like that, but other than that, there it is. Pretty cool. So tell me what you think of this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think of all my pickups. What do you think of my monitor? 34-inch widescreen monitor. But other than that, I'm going to let you go and just do some testing out on this monitor. But other than that, check out the next video. Bye.